Hello Cubers, welcome to our October monthly update. I'm going to share with you the latest developments, milestones, the news, and at the end of the key discussion points, I'm going to answer to your, as usual, to your questions. So the key discussion points are the multi-chain functionality launch, the beta testing program, the ongoing buybacks, the staking milestone, Aloy development, and at the end the question and answers. So let's start with the multi-chain functionality launch. I'm going to start giving you an introduction about why we're doing the multi-chain functionality, why we're adding this to our QPay. The final goal of QPay is paying with the cryptocurrency in your real world. So the goal here is to pay with cryptocurrencies in the real world. And to do so, we need the instant payment functionality and the definite version of the payment gateways. To get there, we need also the other cryptocurrencies to be stored and exchanged, swapped in our app in QPay. And through the multi-chain functionalities, we started doing that. So it's the first of the final steps to get to the final development. It's going to be released now in beginning of November. We're waiting for the final testing, the okay from the development team, and then we release in our app. We're starting with Binance blockchain and Ethereum blockchain, so you can start storing all the cryptocurrencies in those blockchains, apart from the Cardano one, of course, that you can do it already. We're going to activate the swaps, so you can swap between them. And plus, as you all needed is, the slippage will be implemented as well. So you have a clear idea of the commissions you're paying, and they are based on the market trends. So it's not like an arbitrary decision. This is a huge development that took few months. We're so happy we can release it now, and considering also the market conditions. So you will hear from us soon in the next announcement in the beginning of November about the launch of the multi-chain development. Beta testing program. This is something that it was a Daniel idea. So as the community is so involved, we decided to also reward the community and get your feedback about the features we are releasing. So you will have, as a beta tester, exclusive access to these exciting developments. We were expecting a lower number. We received about almost 400 applications for the beta testing program. So I'm so happy that the community, if we are a bit be silent because of the situation, the market, it's going slower than 1 year ago, of course. But we see there's still a commitment from you guys, so I'm really happy about that. We are selecting, I'm reading what the development team said. It's an invite-only program, and we're selecting the most dedicated user to help us test out our latest features, including the multi-chain functionality that I just anticipated. The next topic is the ongoing buybacks. I want to assure the community that the buybacks are on for long. So what we're doing, we are increasing scarcity, and of course we all want the value to go up. This is a measure to do that. We can say it's part of the strategy is that. It's not only that, it's also because we believe that the project is going on for long. We believe that there is an amazing future for us, for all the investors, all the holders, for the team, for the board, for the company. So we believe in that. So we definitely want to buy back the tokens that are in the market. And to reassure you, we are not buying back to sell when the time comes. All this amount of cube that we are buying, we will publish the amount once the buybacks are over, and this amount will be used like share back with the community in rewards, in staking. So we are not going to keep this amount. Staking 2.0 I'm not going to speak now about this because it's under development, and we are still implementing the strategy about the levels of staking, but it needs he needs an extra cash, let's say in Cube, to get to you, to get as much staking as we can. So through the buybacks, we can increase the staking API. I'm going to complete with this first introduction before the question and answer part, speaking about a huge milestone that happened today. We reached 100 million Cube staked. It means that more than the 55% more or less of the Cube in the market are staked. It means there are a lot of holders staking and projecting this project to the future. I guarantee that the buybacks are not, the Cube we getting back are not staked, so it's not part of it. So it's not us that we are doing the staking, the increasing the staking. I promise that it all comes from the holders. So that this is an amazing milestone. Imagine 55% of the Cube are outside the market right now. So we want to incentivize this with staking 2.0. So everything is great. So I'm really amazed about the quantity of holders we have, and we reached the 55% more or less, and it's really an amazing milestone for us. So the last topic is Aloy. Aloy is an amazing technology that automatized all the internal processes or internal operations. So the purchase of a trip is immediate, is in terms of seconds, and it's without the manual use, of the tools. So this was the first starting point, and then because we want to expand FlyCube internationally, so we adapted this technology with the FlyCube. It's going to be released. You will see it in the beginning of 2024. So you can buy a trip with FlyCube from all around the world, and after that, this is a commercial test, like a market test to prove us that the technology is worth it. And then the idea is 2025 to sell it as SaaS. So it means that it's going to be proposed to partners, to competitors, to other travel actors to implement in their system to optimize you optimize 100% of their operations. Consider that the market, the travel sector, the tools that are behind it with GDS, with also the flight companies, they are really old. The technology for us is really old. So what we did, we put some innovation there, and we need to test if the market will accept it, and then we propose to the big brands we are partner with. I'm going to answer to your questions. So the first one is, how sure Cube will not abandon the community? Is there any governance? What if all developers or any staff will be gone? Will it still run on its own? And can we still continue building it? Okay, we will never abandon the community. Already answered to this question in the Telegram group. We're not going to abandon the community. Probably members of community can abandon us because they don't believe in the project anymore. There is no governance. This is a company-based project, so remember that. As long as you want to be involved, the only way you can be involved is contributing with your ideas, feedback, complaints, but the company decides on the development, decide on the functionality we're implementing, decide the budget, decide everything. So if you want a DAO, this is not your project. This project is for is a company-based project. So if the company goes well, we put all the effort to make it going up. That's what we do here. So you can merge with us conceptually. There is a way you can contribute to be part of the company. I proposed to you, to the community, to get into the Series B round a few months ago. You can still do it. We actually, I was in my mind, maybe in the next months, in the next week, we'll see, because the Series B round is going well, it's going slow because of a lot of things are happening in the world right now, but it's going well. So a part of these, let's say 10% or something like this, I will definitely share the incomes, everything we have in the company with the community. But you need to participate in the round, like not buying share, like it's a round for equity. So if you get a bit of knowledge about it, if you want me to repropose to the community, I'm happy to do so. We can create the minimum ticket for you guys. It doesn't have to be the venture capital tickets, they're really higher. I don't know the amount, I don't want to say amounts now, but it can be lower, way lower. And maybe you can pay also with Cube and you get the company's shares in exchange. But this is the way that you can contribute in the company decision. This is the only way I see. Could you explain us about KubeCoin, the achievement you made as of now, and also your objectives for next year? What are your plans for growth and what are your main goals, elements right now? We have the first achievement, we're still here. Then from the development point of view, we did a lot. We built the wallet, we built the instant payment functionalities, we did a successful ICO. We developed a huge technology. I just spoke about Aloy for the travel industry. We open to different markets. The only things that we didn't do yet is the NFT collection. It can't be released yet due to market conditions. And what's next? The last year we focused on all the technologies that we created to get to the instant payments for the payments with cryptocurrency in real world. So Multichain is going to be released in beginning of November. We have the sleep edge, so the community wanted to that the market reflected in QPay for the transactions, in order, not to lose the value because everybody's buying QPay. It's not happening, but like to reassure you, this is something that's gonna happen also soon. And for next year, mainly is the 2022, 2023. It had to be 1 year, but because of the bear market, it became 2 years. So the idea was to create the technology. So the fundraise, everything we did was to create the technology. Now we created technology. This roadmap, the tech roadmap stops in terms of, it never stops, but like the huge implementations stop in December, end of December. And then January is, the roadmap is to expand globally in the travel industry, also with the cryptocurrencies, with the partnerships, and release all the products that we've been building for almost 2 years. And 2025, the idea is to convert everything we have, adapted to make it outsource for other companies. So we basically sell a license. We give our tools for them, for their usual operations, mainly in travel industry. The same applies with KubeCoin, with QPay, with the API, but this is going to take longer because the market has to accept the cryptocurrency in real world. So it's a process, it's something that is not coming from a day to another, from a month to another. It takes years for the adoption, but meanwhile we generate new models, we create innovation, we do a lot of developments to get there, to see the improvement in adopting the cryptocurrencies in real life. Many projects only talk about their strength. Can you talk about the weak points that you are currently projecting? There are a lot, and I really like this question. After COVID, we recovered. We took really long time to recover after COVID-19, and we're still paying the consequences of that in terms of cancellations, clients. Issues. There is a lot still going on, so these are still the weak points in the travel part coming from the COVID-19. Regarding the KubeCoin, We lost almost 60-70% of the community in social media. We had do the bear market, do some decisions that maybe weren't great, but it was mandatory to release right before the bear market for us, for the terms and conditions we have for the legal side of the company after the ICO. So we had to release the tokens to the market. There was no other way. We couldn't delay it. So these are the weak points that made the projects going down during this bear market. It's I must say that we put all the effort. Everything we did it for good. We are really honest about it. And what happened that because of this, because of some decision that we took that maybe weren't great, the token value went down. And what actually the company is doing behind it is not reflected in the value. And maybe this is our weakest point. It means that probably marketing wise it wasn't great. So that's why also we started with an IAT, we started with another philosophy with marketing. So to make you understand that actually the company is going well and there is a lot behind what's happening in general. So yeah, the weakest point is this one, is that probably we didn't reflect what we're doing in marketing to make you realize that the project is still stable and still working hard to comply with all our expectations. Any plans on expanding to Southeast Asia market, as they are some of the most crypto-friendly countries? Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Vietnam, around, not to mention having a booming tourism industry. The expansions in worldwide is going to happen in January, February with the travel company. KubeCoin needs its time, so needs its time to be used in the real world. But we already have with QPay, so you can already use QPay. Travel industry, yes, January, February, you'll get there. You can travel with us from those countries. We are in bear market and consequently investors are held back because of how fragile the market is right now. So in this market scenario, could you please provide me with some exciting reason to buy your tokens? So, I never want to convince anybody to buy KubeCoin. If you buy, it's because you have a long-term strategy, you check the company, you did your research, you check the team, you check the advancement, you check what we're doing. And I suggest you buy and you hold, because you not get maybe you get some profits on the short term, but it's not really much. So I would suggest you buy, you store, you stake, and then have a strategy middle long term. So that's what I suggest. I unfortunately I cannot convince you to buy KubeCoin because I really believe in the projects. We actually now doing the buybacks, so there is a lot going on to make you understand that this project is really valuable, and I really don't need to convince you. So that's my answer to your question. In which ways do you generate revenue profit? So many projects are just like to speak about the long-term vision mission, but what are the short-term objectives? What are you focusing right now? Well, our profit comes from the products we sell in travel industry, hospitality. You can check our platforms like, for example, FlyCube, EatCube. So the profits come from there. The profits with the QPay, there are any, because there is a liquidity coming and going for you to swap and paying with the credit cards to buy KubeCoin. It's not really that much, and also all these funds are used as liquidity, not really profit, so it's not profit, and they used to pay developments, to pay expenses, and everything related to QPay and KubeCoin. So mainly the profits are coming from our e-commerces. And there are other profits coming, but this is really long term. It's an investment we are doing in the startup world with Cubin. So this is the things we doing, but profit is more like, this is more on the venture capital side, on the equity side. So it's a different thing. And yes, a lot of projects say that they are long term. We actually long term from the beginning. Our short term goals are the multi-chain, the the slippage, the swaps through the multi-chain, partner with other projects. So we implemented a project that we believe in from Binance Ethereum blockchains. So this is our short-term goals for KubeCoin, and for the travel part, the implementation of Aloy in FlyCube, and see what happens from January on. I just realized that we have a lot of questions here. Thank you for that. I cannot answer to all of them, but I promise also if I don't answer to them, I can answer in the Telegram group if you repost them, and you'll be selected for the award as well. So no worries about that. It just I cannot answer to all of them. How safe is KubeCoin wallet in order to achieve multi-chain? The wallet is safe because everything is stored in the Cardano's blockchain, and the multi-chain will be with Binance and Ethereum blockchain, so the security is guaranteed by the blockchain themselves. The operational part, so like the money you store there, the crypto you store there, are safe because they are into the same blockchain. So there's no intervention for us. The only gap that you can see is about the operational part, because we handle this. It's not centralized, it's still on the blockchain, it's still decentralized, but there is a bit of intervention technologically from us, at least at the beginning. How do you keep KubeCoin platform safe for investors? And is KubeCoin platform protected from hackers? And how do you manage if there's an attack on your platform, including the personal data on your platform users? Is KubeCoin platform ready for this? It's definitely ready, 100%. We don't have any users' information stored. So when you open KubePay, you can see that you don't have a login or a sign up application. So it's all anonymous and it's all on the blockchain. So there's no intervention from us. The old system, the old technology we have is overprotected by our security system. I'm not going to comment, give you any insight about it for security purposes. But yes, we definitely 100% protected. When the CSC and other government agencies begin to more strictly control the cryptocurrency market, they will block many projects and various shitcoins. How do you plan to protect your project and coin so that is not recognized as shitcoin too? Thank you for this question. Okay, I'm laughing because of the shitcoin part. This is a company-based project already declared legally with the regulations in Spain. So the cryptocurrency, well, the utility token we have just reflect the technology we are behind and the company that backs it up. So it's not like only I'm creating a crypto project, and so it could be never recognized like this. First of all, that's why I apologize if I was laughing about it. So forget this part. Let's like compare KubeCoin with real utility tokens. Also in the Cardano blockchain, there are just a few that are really strong. So CSC can do anything they want with the US retail investors. They invest with KubeCoin in case, and with their regulations in their own country. So US is there. We are in Spain, based in Barcelona, and we follow the regulations in Europe and mainly from the Bank of Spain. So there's nothing to do with the CSC. So CSC can do whatever it wants in his environment in the US, or if they have in other ones, but not in Spain. So I'm proud to say that, because also we are more regulated than the US right now in Spain. So, and I love to be regulated because this market really needs a regulation. So to answer to your question, there's if the Spanish government start to check all the cryptocurrencies, all the projects that are in the Spanish market, in the European market, they're mostly welcome. And plus we did it already, so they know already there is a project here. So we're not worried about this, and not even about the CSC. That's not their environment here. Guys, thank you for being here with me, and I hope I clarified a few points with you. Everything is great, everything moving forward. You will see these features coming beginning of November, so Let's hope for the best about the general market. Let's see, we had these last 2 weeks that went quite well considering the past, so we hope this trend is going to continue. Thank you everybody. I'll see you in the next monthly update.